I can't believe it. We did it, laddies and lassies. We actually finished the week of 5 episodes. And we should be... Yes, there it is. There is the official report. We've satisfied the boss's demands. All is well, and we can enter into episode 19 with no fear. And soon, very, very soon, we'll be bringing back Vitus. Alright, so, after all the events of the past 4 episodes, it all comes to this. A return to the Two Starving Knolls pub in the middle of Soho. And as these heroes gather together, some meeting for the first time, others finally seeing old faces again, others meeting up, we learn more of the history of many people, and we will be conducting the raid on Miser House in episode 19 of Masks of Nyarlathotep. Now, Vitus has been privately informing me of some things I've discovered. In particular, he's mentioned that he's been possessed by some spirit, a harbinger of doom, they say. But luckily, as long as she's not accidentally summoned in any way, we should be able to just pull Vitus out without fear of anything happening. That's what was in him earlier. Well, we're curious what he would be, or I think she would be doing with this, but it's hard to say. Anyway, laddies and lassies, it's time to begin the procedure in order to bring Vitus back. I'll see you at the end of the episode and we can update on what's happening. Alright, K2, you ready? I'll take that as a yes. Breathe in and...
I'm so happy now, and I'm thankful too, for today my prayers were answered and I found you.
Saturday, March the 21st. You've all gathered together at the Two Starving Knolls. It's that traditional pub from earlier. Pints of beer are being delivered. Smoke fills the rooms. It's got that, like that ancient, like wooden bar, and it's a very quaint place in the middle of the entertainment / red light district of Soho. And you're all gathered here as you enter. Edith is already sitting down at this back table that's in like the corner. That's like a round booth where everybody can sit down and just like talk out the secrets. And Toprak, you're the first person in because you left early trying to find this place because you didn't know where it was. You weren't here last time. And you walk in early and you see Edith Hayes for the first time. And you're not quite sure if this is the person you're looking for. How do you want to try to go for this? You were just given like a vague descriptor.
I would have loved if I could do a little supernatural test, but I don't think I got anything on me that would carry the palm to cross. Wish I could do a little card reading almost. No, we're just more strictly business. Approach Edith and ask if they're the one I'm looking for.
Yeah. You walk up. You say, I assume you say something along the lines of, "Are you Miss Edith Hayes?"
Yep.
Yes, that's me. Are you
I'm Mr. Toprak. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Edith, that name rings a bell to you. Not just because it's the person that you look out for, but now you kind of look at the guy. Yeah, your mom talked about a Professor Dimir all those years ago. Like back in the 1890s or something?
You look familiar for some reason. Are you with that? Are you with the trust?
Am I with the trust? Oh, looking at this founder.
You hand out a business card saying like Professor Toprak Dimir, archaeologist, founder and executor of the Smith and Hunt Archaeological Trust. Now there are alarm bells ringing for you because like Professor Julius Smith. Wait a minute. Yeah, your mom was part of like a group with Professor Smith in the 1890s, and she met Toprak Dimir when she was like a young boy, and she also met like Professor Dimir, senior.
All right, so she's gonna look at the card and she's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, yeah. My mom, adopted mother. I haven't really reached out to her recently since I moved out, but last time she was working with a Smith, I think, doing photography work with some other people. Like she didn't really talk too much about the thing, but apparently it was going to be like a big reveal of some sort.
Oh, let's see now. Could you? What was her name?
Gosh, it was Millie Zerez.
And Zach, you as a player might not remember this, but I'm going to kind of give the info dump for the sake of the audience. Millie Zerez was part of the Blood Red Fez from way back, which was that side scenario that took place in the 1890s. Professor Julius Smith and Professor Dimir, had like a correspondence they needed to do, and they had like a small team of investigators go from one to the other. And as a result, though, when you were a very young boy, like 8 years old, you met Millie Zerez at the train station in Istanbul. You barely remember her in passing, but the name does ring a bell. For also another reason. When you were reading the journal that Bennett gave you a long time ago, and you were looking at that photo of the expedition, apparently that was taken by her. Julius, in passing, mentions that a journalist friend of his was also in Peru taking the photo, just picking up on news stories. And since she's a good photographer, she just happened to take the photo. She was doing something else at the time, so she only got a passing mention in the record.
In that case, I'll get the journal and point out the picture.
Yeah, that's your mother's handiwork, all right. Edith?
Wow. Did not expect this today, but it's a pleasant surprise.
Lewis, Clara, and Praheet now walk into the pub. You met up somewhere like on the outskirts of London when you both came in from a similar train station. Ah,
Huh.
glad to see you. Glad to see you found each other.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hi.
Yeah, y'all sit down at the table. So, what happened to all of you? And at this point, you can begin. Who would like to start?
How do we want to go about this?
I think we should go first. I mean, especially considering what we found out at the golf course.
Yeah. And most importantly, I'm better than golf with this guy.
Hey, you owe me a rematch.
If you want, be glad to beat you again.
Just tell him what we found.
Yes. Timeline of events, I guess. We get there, we find out the golf. We know from the article, the main woman's husband's missing. Go around, we find some weird, creepy shit that's not important.
We saw
In the
another one
end-
of the dogs.
Yeah, we find another one of those dogs on the golf course. We kill it. Eventually, we find our way into there was this hidden science lab down there, including the bodies of the husband and these two scientists, Lackey and Gilmer. The thing is, they were still alive down there. Like they've been there forever. Look like, but they were still alive and going. And the
But they
things,
were like ghosts, yeah?
yeah, the ghosts show up. Yeah. We get talking to them. He explains that they made this machine to let them astral project, and it backfired big time for them. They got trapped in there, and that technology is what created these hounds that we've been finding.
Oh, yes. But there was a name. There was like somebody we found who
Yeah.
has this information.
One Mr. Edward Gavigan found it and left them to just rot, but not rot.
Well,
Be
to
ghosts.
continue to be ghosts.
Yeah.
Did you say Gilligan?
Yes,
Yeah.
Edward Gavigan, the man we're facing off against, I believe.
The head
Oh.
of the Penhu
Head of the
Foundation.
venue. That's what I mean.
Yeah, he sent one of his dogs after me. It was
Well,
a
we
bit
know
of a
how now.
pushover.
We now know how he has control. On that note, I also got some of their technology from them. They were grateful for me, and one right to another. I learned how as well. Well, not how to summon the dogs, how to astral project, like actual like.
We haven't given it a full field test, but the astral projection will be very useful, I think.
Yes, it
Oh,
has some potential for use.
you
just,
got to show me one day.
Well, I don't know how much there'll be for you to see, but
That's
Oh, you
true, I
see-
guess.
see me looking asleep, I guess.
This will indeed be most useful.
I show off the device, like, yep,
Yep.
swap it down.
It's like this brass little like Tesla orb thing that's going on there. It's got, like a little like sort of like vital hookups that you can put to Lewis.
You see, it's older tech based off of most definitely, but it works.
Wow.
Yeah.
It
It
makes
is,
that noise. Zin, zin.
it's something.
That got another thing about Gavigan. If
Huh?
yeah. So he's dealing with some magic paintings, to put it precisely.
Magic paintings.
Yes. So to rewind, I visited that painter in Chelsea, and turns out that his paintings were, I guess you could say, magic. Edith is gonna shuffle and like get something from she was having under the table, and it's like a old wooden palette. The paint's like kind of dry, but still somewhat pliable, and she's gonna hand it to Clara.
You
I feel
bought
like-
a painting.
For me?
Yes, yeah, that's for you. I don't know why, but I feel like, I don't know, you might find that cool, or it might be of use to either any of y'all. But yeah, he bought this painting called The Secret of Flight. But the thing with these paintings is that somehow the paint was imbued with other ingredients. I guess there's another woman that got kidnapped with me, which is a whole another part.
You
Yep,
got
yeah.
kidnapped? You got
Yeah,
kidnapped?
my trust for doting and nice mothers backfired on me, and I got drugged with some tea.
Oh no.
But
Love.
Oh dear.
God,
but
you okay?
I've as you can see, I'm pretty sturdy, so I wasn't completely knocked out, but I did see. I think she had some vials downstairs. I think one was labeled Mr. Corefish. No. Core
Oh.
something.
Oh,
Mr. Orbit?
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
we
The-
found one of your buddy's old clients.
The drugs kind of
Yeah.
made me a little woozy. So yeah, but that sounds like it. But yeah, the paintings, you can basically, it's a one-way portal, I guess.
What?
What?
To where?
Whatever is in the painting, or
Huh.
whenever, I guess. I don't understand if these are actual things that have happened, since it seems like things are getting more and more possible as this week goes on, or if these are somehow like fantasy destinations. But I was able to grab a spyglass nearby, and I like peered in, and the spyglass like was able to go into the painting, and I saw the scene like come to life, basically.
What the hell?
That is
That's
very
something.
smart of you. I'm impressed.
That's amazing.
You mentioned a woman was with you?
Yes, her name was Zara Shafiq, if I remember correctly. She owns Empire
Oh.
Spices nearby, and she's also a member of the Blue Pyramid Club, which
Wait.
is
Mm.
so.
Wait, Toprak, does that name mean
Yes.
something to you?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the woman I met.
Oh,
Speaking as the GM, it is.
We had a lovely evening on the fair too.
Really? I actually invited her to visit and talk about what happened that day a little later tonight. I guess if she already knows y'all, you don't need to try to hide that we're together, unless you think that would be the smarter.
Well, as it happened, I actually invited her to the trust. She didn't want to join yet, but there's progress.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to know that she's hopefully not working with the Blue Pyramid Club for nefarious reasons. Let's hope. But yeah, the painting specifically that Edward Gavigan bought was called "The Secret of Flight." I looked through some of the accounting stuff, but I don't know what that painting looks like, or I guess the subject matter other than that title.
isn't that what you
But-
said you just bought? I thought. Some.
Yeah.
What?
She mentioned that a little bit ago.
Yeah.
I just don't remember if I mentioned the title, so I just wanted to shoot that out there. But if you want to see some of the work, I did buy 2 of the paintings with some money I saved up.
Huh.
I personally would. I don't know about
Okay.
the rest of you.
Clara,
Oh yes, I would love to see it.
Clara, do you want to use your psychometry on the paints?
Now? I mean, I do, but like now, or do you want me to wait until we've done all of our stories?
Yeah, do
Probably
all your
get-
stories.
Yeah, and get to a
Okay.
safer place.
What you trying to say, Professor?
Nothing.
Edith is
But-
going to take the 2 paintings and just put them on the table as well, because they were just on the floor.
They're smaller paintings for certain, but one of them depicts this giant creature with like a long worm-like head. It's red and glowing. It's got standing over a mountain, looking before a bunch of worshippers. And the other one has a bunch of people in front of a bonfire dancing around this giant black Baphomet-looking creature.
Vaz, you cut out. At least for me.
No, did you?
Did anyone else hear me?
I did.
I heard you. Yeah.
Shoot,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
guess that's
Baphomet.
me then.
Just you then, yeah. So, Clara, you haven't spoken up yet. What happened with you?
Oh, well. I went off looking for hounds. Did I not?
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry to disappoint you when I say there were no hounds. There were
Oh.
sightings of them, yep, sightings of hounds, mysterious happenings under the full moon on the moors, and all of that. But I asked around and got myself talking with a family known as Vane. And to cut a long and slightly meandering story short, that family has ghoul blood. It was ghouls, not hounds.
Ghouls.
Ghouls.
The ghouls?
Yeah, and one of them was, I can't remember who was here last time, Professor Dimir, my uncle, Uncle Douglas.
It was.
It was.
Oh.
But yeah, two things I found that were noteworthy while I was chasing ghouls up and down hills. This Vane family, head of the house, first name escapes me, but he is Roger Carlyle's half brother.
Hmm.
Mm.
Go on.
And while we were poking around here, at the harbor, we found a box full of rocket ship parts, didn't we?
You did?
Rocket ships.
Oh yeah, we did.
I
That
found the warehouse that makes those parts. It's in Derby.
It's in what the?
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think the fund has the resources for that yet, but alright,
We're
we're
just
thinking
calling them
ahead.
rocket ship parts because that's what Lewis told them.
Miss Manning,
Wrong.
Miss Manning, what's the name of this place?
Henson Manufacturing.
Oh
Lewis,
hell.
Lewis,
Yep.
wasn't there a mention of that?
Yeah. I believe that was that was what those the two scientists, Lackey and Gilmore, they were trying to sell their astral projection to them.
Oh.
That device that let them do that.
So that
They shoved it off, saying it was like quack or some.
you think there's a connection there? If they're making rocket ship parts, and Gavigan has the rocket, is the guy shipping the rocket ship parts, is that how we learned about the astral projection device? Or rather, how to summon the dogs?
Might get the dogs were a byproduct of the astral projection device. So.
But that's how you would figure out about it.
Yes, exactly.
So we got to go to that place. What about you, Professor? What did you find out?
Most of the stuff already got discussed. Yeah, I found out where the person also lives. Well, where the main hideout is. So I'm not sure about plan of you guys, but I'd love to take him out.
Where is this place?
It's a bit of a travel away from here, but doable in less than a day.
What's it called?
Sorry.
It you say far away, but it doesn't happen to be the Nays, does it?
It's scrolling back up. The Miser House.
Miser House at the Nays.
At the Nays. Aha.
Ah, that is
The Nays. That was the other thing.
The other thing.
other
Strange things. Strange
you
things
can
happen
go.
on the Nays in new moons. New moons, not full moons.
New
New moons.
moons.
New moons.
The Nays was also where those paints were being traded from.
Oh.
Oh. We got ourselves.
And also,
I would say we got ourselves a lead, but it's pretty
all
clear
connected,
cut already.
like.
Well, what else do you know about this place? What do they do?
Human sacrifices.
Oh, okay.
Lovely.
Just the usual, you know.
Praheet kind of tries to hold back the urge to vomit.
Hmm.
Just
Yeah, there
quiet.
were a few skeletons around.
Okay.
I took the liberty to check the place out. And I didn't die.
What'd you find?
Hmm, mostly the place of ritual. I didn't go far into the building yet, but if you want to go inside, most people need a invitation. But I might know some alternative ways to blend in.
You want to show off your find?
I'll show how we get there.
Keep that in the back pocket for later. I like it. I will say though, you are able to kind of describe what you saw, and I'll post the 2 maps.
Yeah, the sketch. Very
You kind of
nice.
sketch it out on a napkin. There you go. That's what you got.
So yeah, most of what I've seen is the lowest floor, and of course, the ground floor for a good look inside. When we get there, maybe there is a tree we could climb up and look on the first floor as well. But I'll need you guys' help for that.
All right. Well then. So first of all, if there's any observations you wish to state after hearing all this information, now might be a good time to like ask any questions you might want to have answered, or do any things you wish to do with like artifacts you found. Anything you want to? Anything at all?
Let's take a look at this paint palette then.
Yeah.
Give me that psychometry roll.
Oh Lord, we're losing her already.
You? Everything will be fine. I think that might be the first time I've actually legitimately failed a psychometry roll, but I want to push it.
Push it. Push it.
Push it. Of course I'm gonna. That's much better.
You get one of those visions where it's just a sort of direct exchange between 2 people. Like all you hear is just 2 voices in a dialogue. And you'll be able to commission this painting by when? It will be done very soon. I just need to borrow the materials you have imported, Mr. Gavigan. I see. We need those plans as soon as possible. Yes, it will all be done very shortly. Brilliant. Make sure that son of yours gets the painting to me as quick as possible. I would very much prefer not to have to deal with any delays on the operation. As you wish. There you go.
Mm.
Alright. Say, Clara, would you mind doing the trick for me as well? I got something.
Yeah, sure. Give it to me.
I brought along with me one of the disguises, namely the cultist robe.
Mm.
Cool.
That is something.
We forgot to subtract your magic points.
It's
Alright.
yeah, we'll do that now.
Hmm.
Hold on.
1d6 plus 4.
1d6 plus 4.
Hopefully you aren't spent.
It's okay. I found out what happens if you spend more than the magic points you've got, and it's really not that bad.
You start losing sanity.
It's fine. Who needs it?
Just to use your Saturday.
Okay, that's done.
Give me another roll.
Yup. Pass.
Now d6 plus 4, as I described to you what you get. You start to see before you, as you hold onto these robes, you get a feeling of... You know that feeling like when you're in a crowd and you just feel so good about yourself in that moment?
No.
Like, you know, that swaying feel of like we're all and we're doing something together. You get that feeling off of it, and you just hear the phrase, we shout from on high, bring forth the great dragon, the one that was slain all those years ago. Bring him forth and let him devour the sacrifice.
Okay. So from that like little interlude, would she be thinking, oh, is it the same people that summoned the dragon in Constantinople? Hmm.
Not exactly. You know that this is a white robe with a upside down ankh on it. Not one of the
And then
Brotherhood of
she
the
sees
Skin
that and
members.
goes, no, duh, of course not. Huh. Interesting.
But smart thinking.
Thank you. You didn't see what they were up to, did you, Professor?
I was there during the day. There wasn't a lot of activity around there. I mean, we... Oh no.
No, I'm just seeing if somebody comes to a realization about something.
No.
Little
Max is
interlude.
gonna pass.
I pass. Right.
pass.
First, let's finish my thought.
I passed.
So I got 1 cultist robe and 3 servants.
No, you got 3 cultist robes and 1
All the
servant.
way around. Great. Thank
Yeah.
you. So we could try and blend in. At least 3 of us. With a ceremony of them. So you said it happened during the new moon, right? What moon is
Strange
it at
things
the moment?
on the nays during the new moon. What's the moon?
Clara, make me an astronomy check.
Oh yes, this is coming in useful again.
When's the next moon?
What is the next moon? Hold on, I can tell you.
What's a moon?
I can't tell you.
Push it. You want to push it?
Okay, fuck, I'll push
What's a moon? Yes.
it. What is a moon? Still no.
Well, the thing is, you're able to get it, because I would expect you to know this, because it's not that difficult to figure out. It's just more that you kind of loudly blurt it and make a bit of a faux pas of yourself.
Oh,
And
that's
you just
nothing new.
And you just go, next Tuesday! Yeah, next Tuesday, the 24th, is the next new moon.
Uh-huh. That's right.
If you passed that check, I would have told you the upcoming dates of new moons for the next few months.
Wow. Alright, so it's currently Saturday, right?
Yes, it is currently Saturday the 21st.
And we need less than a day to travel there.
Praheet pulls out like a small guidebook to England, and he notices, hey, Darby is on the way to the Nays. We could stop there and go look at Henson Manufacturing with some time in between.
Good move.
Hmm.
And I was specifically told, don't try and go in there alone, so I think we should all definitely band together.
Thinking we gotta head there together, try and do it at once. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then finally, there's one last thing that Praheet kind of points out.
Yeah.
Hey, weren't we going to be doing something tonight? It is...
Oh,
Oh,
the
dear.
party.
The party's
Oh,
tonight.
bother, that's right.
Oh,
We've got
We were gonna go raid the The Penhew Foundation.
Oh yeah.
Well, we
Yep.
could set off first thing tomorrow morning. That's not a problem, right? Right?
Yep.
We can do that tonight. We can go. You know, if we gotta get in there first, you know, I could try and use my astral projector machine here. See if we can get a view in there first.
Good move.
Actually, also for tonight, if we want to take a look through his offices and such first, I should be safe.
You
This
should
makes
be.
things so much easier.
Go and look around. Can't really be caught, honestly. Said, don't think I will be able to.
Can they see you? I'm kind of.
We're about to find out.
New.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not sure about that one, honestly.
Luckily, you can rent a small hotel room not far from here and give it a try to give you a safe location to be from.
Yeah.
But before you do that, one last thing that needs to be handled. Enter Zara Shafiq. She enters into their, her long hair, and she walks in and goes, "Ah, Miss Hayes, Professor Dimir, pleased to see you again."
You as well.
Didn't expect you to see you back again so soon.
Suspect not. How goes the subterfuge?
We're making progress. There is a plan.
You know when the next meeting is?
Tuesday.
Even I don't know that yet. Gavigan doesn't give out the invitations till like 2 days before.
Do they only check at the door or before that?
They check at the gate. There's a little post there to make a check. I can
Alright.
meet you at the Nays, and we can I can escort you in if you let me just drive the car up.
Yeah, that's indeed the problem I was trying to solve. Alright. If you think that works.
I know the salutes and the hand gestures, and they recognize me as a higher up member. They would not even inspect any of you.
I'll have to trust you on your word on that.
My only question is, do I have to secure ropes for you? Are we good, or?
Oh, we're good.
Okay, gotta trust
I
me
did
then.
little scouting head.
Praheet just kind of says, "Forgive me, but I'm a little bit obvious when it comes to how I dress. If you don't mind, I might just stay back and perform sniping duties, just in case things go wrong."
Let's see. You know where the place is where they do the rituals at the estate?
Yep, been there dozens of times.
Alright. Yeah, so thinking of infiltrating that part.
Perfect. I will put my hands in you, and I must remain ignorant of the plan as much as possible. Do not want any loose lips sink ships and all.
Fair. I will contact you.
Yes. Just she passes you an address. Meet me by the Nays Tower. I'll have my car parked out.
Got
It's a good 4 kilometers away from the mansion.
Yes.
At this point, she just goes, "Well, I better get going," and she heads out the door. Heads back to her spice shop.
So, I suppose we have a plan of action.
We do.
Shall I just jump cut straight to you setting up the device?
Yeah.
Smash cut. We find ourselves in a hotel room. It's small, dingy. There's little lights. It's basically a flop house, but there's a single bed. Lewis is there. He's got the machine hooked up to him. It hasn't been turned on yet. And you explain, and Praheet helps. It's like that the machine works like this: is that Lewis is going to technically be dead, but his vitals will still be fine. And that while he's exiting the body, nobody can. If he gets hurt in any way, shape, or form, Lewis will return, but it will be very painful. The other key thing is that, like, Lewis, you know that you can go invisible, but you also can manifest yourself to kind of look like a ghost. Like your spirit forms like this translucent blue look. If you want to do so.
Impersonate Mr. Voss.
Impersonate Mr. Voss. But yes, any comments before you flick the switch?
Looking at others? Suppose I'll come here first, I guess, just confirm this works with us.
Yep. Here we go.
Any objections?
No. Please do it.
Alright then.
Praheet flicks the switch. And Lewis, you die.
Fuck.
But only for a little bit. But only for a little bit. You finally, like, you wake up again. You lift your hand up, and you actually see your missing hand when you're in a ghost form. Like, you can actually, like you have both your hands back. Shame you can't pick up anything. That's the one shot with the corporeal form. You cannot pick up stuff.
Yeah. But
But,
says something about how I see myself still. Nice.
You're able to look around. You're in your manifestation. Everyone else, you see, like, Lewis's, like, ghost, like, moving up and, like, sitting up on the bed, but, like, the body is still there, just sleeping. No sanity loss, since Lewis broke it down and explained it to you, what's happening before your eyes.
Alright, so
Edith, does this confirm
That's cool.
that you believe in the supernatural now?
Oh gosh. I mean, did he explain it like science-y?
He explained it science-y. It's not like you understood it, but he explained it.
Oh yeah, true. I'm just rolling. But also, like, my eyes are gonna be very, very wide.
I want to ask quickly, what are the movement limitations? Like, can I go through walls? Can I float?
You can go through walls.
Can I float?
You can float. Like, you are able to spin around, fly, do ghost shit. Again, you just can't physically manipulate stuff.
I go to lean on the others and I just fall through, like,
Oh, dang it.
I can't do that. Cool.
You also don't have the ability of possession.
Okay. Let's say this is quite an experience.
Do you have sensation, or are you just floating?
It's kind of like imagine being in like a vat of vanilla pudding.
That's about it. All right. So I'm gonna kind of keep this, short to kind of describe, But you're able to, like, drift out of the hotel. You go towards the Penhew Foundation building. Where do you want to go first?
Thinking straight into the office.
You go straight back to the office. You're gonna look around. Luckily, they're all out at the party at the National Museum right now, so they're not going to be too busy with that. So you start looking around, and you're figuring out just what are you looking for in here, and you do see on the desk one one little piece of information that might be useful to you. You see on here, like, this ledger.
Okay. Cast iron, walking safe, bolt pistol. Can I take a peek through the walls around here?
Oh yeah, and you're aware of the secret entrance that's here as well, so you can go through that.
Secret entrance. Oh yeah.
That's underneath the picture of his mansion.
Well, like so, looking like the walls, it says there's potentially a safe. I don't know.
Not here, but you think according to the ledger that it might mean it's at Henson Manufacturing. So you got that going for you.
Yeah.
There's a book here you'd like to look through, but unfortunately, just can't pick it up.
Damn it.
But following the secret passageway and going down, you discover a series of crates, like with very interesting shipping labels on them. One of them has this shipping label on it.
Randolph, Australia.
But it's like a secret private room for just like very specific crates. There's also one in here that seems to be marked marked for somewhere else in Kenya. It looks like for Nairobi.
Can I take a peek inside the crates?
Yeah, you can try to physically enter the crates. It's a bit too dark though to fully see, but you make out vaguely via shape that there's like statues in this thing. Very intricate statues.
That's I suppose at that point I'll head out, go to mainland of the. I'm gonna try and find the safe in the main building, as I understand it.
Yeah, the safe in this building.
Yes.
Looking around the safe in here, it looks like it's filled with just like a bunch of cash. It would make an intelligence check.
All right. Third success.
He uses this to deter robbers, basically by having an easy to access safe on this floor that just has money in it. It will discourage them from stealing anything else.
Feasible, reasonable, lots of cash. All right.
Yep.
So, just have a peek around the rest of the Foundation office, I suppose.
The rest of the offices have a bunch of ledgers and paperwork. Bit hard to read again with the lack of being able to manipulate it with your own hands. But you are able to look around just enough to kind of get a couple of ideas about, like that. There's really nothing too interesting on the rest of there. At least not that you can see.
Yeah. Trying to think, where would that the custom safe they were talking about, a walk-in safe?
Again, that's not until you get to Henson Manufacturing in Derby, according to this.
I see. Yes. Yeah.
So you're gonna have to, go there to check out the walk-in safe.
Set this up again. I'm not walking over there from here.
Yeah, not walking over there from here. That would take too long. You're going there anyway. You could do it again later.
Yeah. Suppose this is a good stuff from here. I guess to get out, I guess I have to go back and speak to the others.
Oh yes. Or you could just tell Preheat to flick the switch off, and you return to your body.
I mean, like, how would I tell them that from here?
Yeah, you got to go back.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Lewis, your ghost returns back to the hotel room. What's everyone's been doing while Lewis has just been kind of away?
I guess just kind of catching up with Edith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poking his inert body with an expression of morbid curiosity on my face.
Don't do it.
Poking me. You gotta trap me or something.
No, I'm just... It's very odd.
His body is not in the place he left it. No, he can't go back. Oh.
I didn't move him. I just poked him gently. God.
You eventually, you return, and you give, what do you tell Brahit to do?
Hey, let's get me back in my body.
Yep,
Yeah.
the machine winds down. You feel this force just like drag you back into your body, and you like wake up and you're like, oh.
Ah, hell. Now that is a feeling. Ah.
Can I have a go? I'm just kidding. I don't want to.
Hop on in.
I mean, you can.
Count
You can
me
I
out.
put
would.
anyone up to the machine.
If you really want to.
I'm gonna give it a try.
Not
No,
now.
I have a question.
Really?
Very
Ah!
quickly.
Yeah.
Like, not for now. Hypothetically, in the future, if I astral projected out of my body, would my astral form still have psychometric powers or not?
No, it would not.
Well, what is the point? It's fine.
With
Yeah, at least
except
I
for your,
Just wondering.
yeah.
At least I had to have a bit of a hand again for once.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so I found some stuff in there, definitely. First off, there's a ledger there. There's a walk-in safe over. When we go to the party later on, we're definitely going to want to hook me up to this thing again. There's a safe down there somehow. Not somehow, but there's a safe. No, I went through the secret entrance that we found in there. I suppose. It seemed to be more shipping crates. One of the ones that come Randolph Shipping, Darwin, Australia, had like statues inside. I couldn't see well; it was dark. And there was a good book laying on the counter. That'd be fun to get.
It was entitled "Proceedings of the Antique Service of Lower Egypt."
Seems like something we possibly want to grab if we get in there.
Mm.
But yeah, the rest of the building didn't have much. Just a general business work, I guess. Yeah, the secret entrance seems to be the biggest thing. He's definitely doing a bit below the surface jobs.
That's fair to say.
Did you happen to maybe see that painting that he bought or anything that looked?
I don't recall seeing a painting in there. Got a feeling that might be at the club. Something. I don't know. Did I see a painting?
You did not.
I did not see a painting.
Okay. Something to keep in mind.
All right. So, what now?
You can either say we've done enough, or you could now actually go into the building and try to go in there and see what's in the crate.
Yeah, could be good.
If you think it's worth it.
There's some statue things in the crate. I don't know what exactly, but
Be worth a look.
you can make a go at it if you really wanna.
I'd be down.
What time is it right now?
It's close to like 10 at night.
Mm.
He seems like the type to maybe. Does he?
Up to you if you think that's the case. I can't tell you that.
Yeah, no. Just wondering if Gavigan will visit his office after their event or not.
Shrug.
Yeah.
You don't have to all go. You could just send one of you. Lewis could probably easily tell you that it's very understaffed right now. There's like only one or two guards.
There wasn't really anyone there.
That are patrolling right now.
We could probably make it in if we were careful enough.
No. It's not like I got much else to do at the moment while we wait for Tuesday.
Oh god.
You gotta do it? You gonna go stealth in?
1 second. Yeah, that should be possible.
I'm gonna keep this quick. Because, I don't want people just doing a bunch of stuff by themselves. But, yeah, Toprak, if you want to go in solo, just give me that stealth check and we'll see.
What did I do?
I mean, I could potentially head along with you. Not
Someone?
great at it, but
Anyone?
Alan,
Oh,
did you pass?
alright, I'm fine.
And Lewis, did you pass?
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and roll if you want to. But Toprak's passed. He's going to be fine. But he's committed to going in there now.
Might try it. Should I? I'm not the best, but
Okay, give it a shot.
fuck it. Woo!
Do. Now, you stay close to the walls. You stick to the shadows. You climb through a window. You head up the stair. You get to the office. You tap on the door. You push it open. It slides in. You walk down the staircase into the secret containment room where the crates are, and there it is, the Randolph Shipping Company label. Luckily, there's a convenient crowbar right there. You pry the thing open. You get a good look. You see the statues. They're intricate and detailed. Some of them are bats. One that particularly stands out to you is this.
What the? Oh. That's
Ah.
Do I recognize that?
Give me a Cthulhu Mythos check, Toprak.
I say, I suppose.
I don't think that's conventional mythology. That passes.
That does not.
Okay, so first of all, I have to go quickly reference one of the handouts I gave you a long time ago. Because it might actually imply that you did know about this to some extent.
Oh, lovely.
Well, at least you got a wall now to keep track of everything.
Let's see. Song cycle. Ah, yes. You recall, if you remember that there was like a discussion by that professor who studies Australian occultism, right? The Australian archaeologist. In his notes, he mentions at one point a set of four overexposed glass slides. Each shows a few sweating men standing in enormous black stone pit against each other. Sorry, wrong one. An Aboriginal song cycle mentions a place where enormous beings gathered somewhere in the west of Australia. The songs say that those gods were not all like men. They were built great sleeping walls and dug great caves. And that far off into the ocean, there was this giant beast as well. So that would make sense. Also, Toprak, remind me, what's your willpower currently at?
I have to tell you.
Yeah, you do. Don't worry. It's a good thing.
93.
Okay. That would mean you have... let's see, that would mean you would have that many. Okay. I did the math.
Alright. Don't kill me.
No. This is a good thing. Do you want to take the statue with you, or would you prefer to leave it behind?
I'll take it with me.
Yep. You pick that thing up. And do you want to go pick up the book that Lewis mentioned earlier?
Yeah, something. Grab that.
Yep, here you go. Passage of a book. And before anyone else, who has the lowest luck amongst the two of you?
I'm at 53 right now.
Toprak?
I'm at 73.
Yeah, that's me.
Lewis makes the roll.
Alright, luck check. Let's go. Nope.
You fumbled the luck check.
No, what does this mean?
What does that do to me?
Speak to us.
Well, you start going back up the stairs. You grab the book, and that's when you hear coming in from the other side of the door. Somebody speaks. Yep, I'll just look over the ledgers before tonight. Going to make sure everything's in order and nothing is missing.
Down.
Do you want to go back into the secret passageway, or do you want to try to, like, hide somewhere within the office?
In my mind, going back down would be the most hidden route.
I think that's the best option right now.
Down.
Quick, dex check!
Good, I'm good at that. Yep. That is good. That is very good.
That passes.
Yeah,
1 point
both-
away from extreme. Can I use
Yeah,
a
but-
Can I make it extreme?
Yeah. You quickly go in there, you use your hand, you slide the door back shut, and when he walks in, it's like, must be the wind. And then he just sits down and he starts looking at his desk.
Mm.
You go further down, deeper back into the secret room. Spot hidden checks.
Oh boy. Yep.
I actually see something.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, you find before you another door. It leads to the main main storage room.
All
Can I look?
right.
Come on, let's go.
Using that, you're able to navigate your way out of there. Eventually you get to the back of the door, you slide it open just slightly, and you crawl underneath and run out of there and get back to the hotel undetected.
What's something?
Well, that was tense.
So that was what happens when you fumble a luck roll.
Yeah.
The worst possible thing happens.
You get unlucky.
And I have to make a bunch of skill checks that if you fail any one of those, something bad would happen.
Oh no.
Alright. You return back to the hotel. Toprak, you just got this statue clutched under your arm. What the hell is that thing?
That was in the hidden room, it seems. Yeah. Got
What
a book?
is? Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I know. Let me read through this. I didn't do it yet.
Yeah. Miss Hayes, Miss Manning, I'm a little bit uncomfortable by this thing.
Same here.
Makes me very uncomfortable just looking at it.
Very interesting thing, actually. Although that may just be me.
I'm with Praheet. This is giving me this. There's something about it.
Ugh.
I mean, it's just a statue. What's so discomforting about it?
What is it?
Looks like a squidman.
Yeah, Squidman. Yeah. I just.
It's got wings
What?
like a dragon and
What would have possessed someone to put so much time into carving something like that? I mean,
Religion?
Probably.
I
Cult?
guess if the
He is
Shipley-
hidden, so probably more like a cult.
Okay, Colt. Yeah, I can
Where
see
was this being shipped to?
Australia.
Make a note of that for later, probably.
Darwin, Australia, by Vandorf Shipping Company.
Interesting. Well, definitely gonna have to go there later at some point.
Yes.
Well, at this point, I think we best be going. We should depart in the morning. Let's go get some rest.
Yes.
Does anybody want to do anything in the night? Anybody want to say anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna go see if there might be a painting at the club. I'm just gonna say that I was looking for something I might have dropped or left in there. I'm just really curious to know where that painting is and what it looks like.
Looking around the Blue Pyramid Club, make a spot hidden check.
Hmm.
Oh, that's not gonna pass.
Yeah, you don't see any painting like that anywhere. Like, for certain, you know, just by searching, that there is no painting that's here that would match the description or has that title. But you don't find any clues that would suggest where its location might be.
All right. Okay.
You try, but no dice. So, anything else anyone wishes to do?
I want to see this statuette and figure out what exactly about it has everybody else so twitchy.
It's been a couple of hours, so I'd say you get 4 of your magic points back.
Should be enough.
Give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
And give me.
Extreme success.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
One moment, I just got to do a couple of rolls.
Yep, you're good. I'm rolling too.
Okay.
Oh god.
Give yourself 4 in Cthulhu Mythos and lose 4 sanity.
Yes. Very good, very good.
You hold this, and you see before you this creature. It's rising out of the ocean, its giant tentacles looking before you, its unholy city with eldritch geometry that cannot be comprehended by the human mind. You see all of this things before you, and the Cthulhu relief Hagen, Cthulhu relief Hagen, Cthulhu relief. Oh god, that was terrible. Never again. Everybody in the night who's at the hotel room just hears that mumble come out of Clara. Cthulhu relief Hagen.
No, what did I do?
You also gain 10 magic points.
Wow.
Yes, that is the
Then-
power of the statue. Ye who holds it gets 10 magic points temporarily.
Hmm.
But if you lose the object after within the 24-hour period of holding it, you lose those 10 magic points. So, Professor, you had 10 extra magic points, and then you lost them. That's why I asked what your willpower was.
No.
So I could calculate how many magic points you would have had.
Oh, I love the magic points, even if I already got way too much.
So yeah, there you go, Clara. That's what that is. This is thing
Hey,
called
mind if I keep
Cthulhu.
this?
What? How much is
Can I
this?
keep it? No, can I keep it?
Professor?
But why would you want to keep it?
I
It's safe
don't
at the
know,
front.
No, I would like to keep it. Please.
Sure. Give me one good reason. Why does it benefit us right now?
It may benefit me.
You're gonna have to be clearer than that.
You have had most of the magic items up to this point, Professor.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
I have my
I find
technology.
it. I give to you.
Mm-hmm.
I am the fund. They're safe with me.
But yeah, no, in universe, she's just kind of gripping it like a little bit possessively, and she can't quite articulate why she wants it that. She just does.
Just do. I just need this.
Ah, Lord. I'm
I'm
pretty
not
sure
gonna do
she's
anything
gonna
with
go
it. I just wanna-
feral if I try to take it off her. Fine. Just don't break it.
Of course not. No. Thank you.
I'm just surprised you found out that you managed to get a hold of a boss relief of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
You know, for a game system named after him, he rarely shows up.
I mean, he's like big, evil, powerful. How else do you have to do that besides being like a final boss or something?
Yes. I know, but he's never even at the center of any mystery cults.
Yeah. He's not really a mystery type in my mind. I think he's more like all type.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, you have that now. The day rises. It is now the 22nd of March. You gonna make your trip? Edith, since we haven't really covered this, how do you plan to pack up for this?
Oof. Well, I have a few things, but I don't really have a lot at my, on my person. Gonna pack some cigarettes, maybe an extra pair of clothes.
You're gonna need them.
The cigarettes or the clothes? Now
The cigarettes.
okay. If we're taking a swim, yeah, probably pack a swimsuit in case. Maybe we'll have a break. Who knows? I don't really travel that much. Kind of just stuck with London most of my life. And with everything that's happening, it seems like there's a lot out there to experience. It's gonna pack some money too, especially that extra stuff she got from her last game.
As you get to the train station, everyone's gathered there. It's like a small little passenger car. It takes like a couple of hours to get there, but it's a bit of a bumpier ride to ride this train up to Derby. But you arrive there shortly enough. It's about late in the evening. Derby is a bit of a smaller town compared to London, with grassy fields and like forests, hills up there. You can see like where people have kind of made hedgerows to divide up farm plots and whatnot. As the lot of you arrive here. So, what's the plan?
All right.
What
time is it?
It's about 12. Lunch.
Thanks. Then 25 o'clock. Okay. So we got plenty of time to try and probe the building, if we so desire. I guess our good friend Lewis here could maybe scout ahead.
Clara, do you want to bring up the fact that you know someone?
Yes, I do actually. Thank you for reminding. I have a. I don't know if you could call him a contact, but
you have an in?
I met a man while I was out in Derbyshire. His name's Chester.
Chester.
He knows me. He might be able to do us a favor if I ask nicely.
You pass by Henson Manufacturing. It's this big warehouse in the middle of a small town. It's got like a barbed wire fence that surrounds it. It's got like this like really tie up gate. Like chain link has only just recently been invented, but it's surrounded with that. And as you kind of arrive, you see Chester at the front gate, with his shotgun slinged around him, and he just goes, if it isn't the Wolf Slayer of Lesser Edale. How you doing, Yankee?
What?
Hello
Wolf
again.
Slayer?
Wolf Slayer?
It's complicated. Lots of crossed wires. Don't worry about it.
It's the
Ah,
I
I didn't get any titles for slaying a wolf.
I didn't slay a wolf. Shh.
Hmm.
What brings you back out here?
Oh well. You see, it's like this. We not me. We are following up a couple of leads.
Oh,
Just happened to bring us back here.
You're one of the what is it? Oh, these are the Megs you mentioned at the back at the slaughtered lamb. Yeah. I've heard
Megs
about
and
you people.
superiors.
Pleased to meet you. He shakes your hands.
Yeah, he was well.
Yeah, you're the scientist one, right, Mr. Newsome?
Yes. Might ask, I assume you heard about us through Miss Clara here?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Here. Let me show you. Let me actually give you a tour of the place.
Hmm.
He kind of lets you walk around, and he actually, brings you into the building. And, he kind of shows you, because you're a scientist, he thinks it's okay because you might want to work for them, is what his logic is. And so, he shows you around, he shows you the buildings and whatnot, and eventually he takes you to, the main factory floor, where you see all these scientists building and researching and looking at strange blueprints, never getting the whole vision, but seeing parts of it.
Hmm.
Seem to be building interesting gadgetry.
I swear, I keep getting potential ideas on what to do once everything's over.
Yeah.
I mean, what you're doing here, this seems like it could be up my alley. Add to the list of ideas.
That would be interesting. Everybody makes a spot hidden check.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pass.
Yep, that's a hard pass.
Pass.
Nope.
Everyone who passed, you see the safe. It's big, it's giant, it's got like a 3-prong wheel on it, and it looks like it syncs to a clock.
What?
There are, how some bank vaults in the olden days would only open at certain times of day?
Not especially, no.
That was a thing. Like, some bank vaults could only be open at a particular time of day.
Okay.
Or close. And this one seems to be open right now since it's the work hours.
Say, it's a mighty piece of engineering you got over there. The vault looks like.
Oh yeah, that was specially made commissioned by the director.
All right. So it's
has
not
some-
my exact area. So
Yeah. Needs where he keeps the blueprints and whatnot.
All right. Cool.
Okay, so you have an opportunity to look into that thing, but it's gonna have to involve how the hell do you get past Chester, because he is with you right now.
And afterwards, at least. I don't suppose that. I don't know. So he wouldn't allow me to do that anyway.
Afraid not, sir. No.
Yeah, I can't look into the thing though. It's just interesting technology. Be cool to see how it worked, but likely you wouldn't let us in that deeply.
Again, afraid I can't.
Yes. What I ask? What? God, it seems every project idea comes to my mind. I can't ask. I assume you don't want to share any current projects either.
I'm not even allowed to know that. That's above my pay
Exactly.
grade.
Ah. Sorry. I must have to get back here at some point. in the
Oh,
future.
yes. Actually, I think the foreman's here right now. No, one second. Hey, boss! Yeah? We got somebody's interested here. He brings you, he escorts you up in eager excitement. The rest of you have a chance to look around.
Okay.
I'm about to get a job.
You're about to get a job opportunity, which you're going to have to politely reject because you're only here for a little bit.
Oh,
So I'm gonna have to look around without the only guy who knows what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, time to go looking for mysterious vibes again, I suppose.
Sure. Seek the vibes. The vibe checks the place.
You want to go into the safe?
Yes.
I'll back him up.
All right.
Mhm.
I think everyone's going into the safe. That's the one really interesting thing.
Yeah.
You walk in there, and there's like blueprints everywhere. And since like Lewis told you what it is, and that you now know what it is, it's like, okay, this is a rocket ship of some kind. And Edith, your mind is able to like because of your talent, it starts like putting it down to your memory. But you see a couple of interesting things. First of all, there's a letter amongst them that says that. Here are the plans from beneath the desert. Signed R.H.
God, I wish I could look in there.
You see a couple of other parts. You see a gold. You see You see like some descriptions, and you see a painting with 3 lizard men
Oh,
looking at some schematics.
Hmm.
Why it gotta be the reptiles? Why can't this
What
dude
paintings you
painted
mentioned?
people? Well, one of the painting that he was working on at the time seemed to be smart reptilian people.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was actually the mother who drugged me that I kind of mentioned. Well, mother was actually like
Mhm.
one of these lizard people. So yeah, the reptiles are not sticking to. Not a fan right now, but I
That
guess this answers where the
explains
painting is.
explains the hissing voice I heard when I put my hands on the paint palette. Oh,
You heard stuff when you touched the palette?
oh God, sorry. Yeah, yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's the little trick that y'all were talking about.
Yeah, it's a whole. It's actually quite handy, interesting too. You learn a lot, a lot.
Bet. But yeah, guess that answers where the painting is. Happy it's locked away, honestly.
You still have that little spyglass.
Ooh, did I pack that with me?
I'd
Okay.
assume you would have.
Yeah, probably. It was pretty nifty.
You want to take a look?
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna tell Clara first. If I start, get ready to pull me back. Basically, if I start freezing up in there,
Will
take
do.
out this.
It's like you're a fly on the wall. You can't hear what they're saying, but you see like very detailed plans for building like engines and wings and general rocket ship schematics. Professor, and like you're getting a good look at this, and you're like, okay, so that's where they seem to be getting half of this from. You can just like watch them, start like constructing these ideas and plans.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Professor, I'd like you to make an intelligence check real quick. Because that letter I mentioned earlier, here are the plans from beneath the desert. I want to see if you piece something together.
Yes, I do.
RH. What are those initials? What do those initials mean? Robert Houston. One of the members of the Carlisle expedition.
Oh, what? Alive?
Maybe.
Huh.
From beneath the desert. Make a spot hidden check. Just you, Professor.
Oof.
Do you want to push?
Let me see. Yeah.
Go for it.
No. Oh, wait. Yeah. I
Yeah,
should be able to do that.
you can do it.
I know Matt. Yep.
You have to move some stuff around, which you would prefer not to do because you don't want to be left. But you're able to like gingerly move something out of the way, and you find the envelope from where the letter came from. It's big. It's like a big one for some of the blueprints. Huh. Somewhere in Australia. From a small town called Kunkundagari. Kunkundagari. Just so you know right now, because I had to search like hell for this and I have to rant for a second, this place is fictional. The book doesn't do anything to tell me this place is fictional. I was very much inclined to believe that Kunkundagari was a real place. Sorry, this makes me very mad.
I say we
Can
go then.
confirm, and it was hilarious.
Oh, there's how Australia fits into the narrative. All right, so now that we got that handled, Lewis, after being dragged
Yes.
off to talk to the foreman for a bit, he's like, so you're some sort of expert inventor type.
Yeah. I'd say so at least.
All right. I'll see how it is. Fine. Let me tell you something then. I think we can work out a little bit of an arrangement. See, I need a new patent for the boss, something to really, knock his socks off. So tell you what, I'll let you use one of my workstations. You can build something real quick, and you can prove to me what you got.
I could put some together.
All right. So just so you know, he's gonna buy the patent off of whatever you make.
Yeah.
But hey, at least you can build another gadget here.
Yeah, I can rebuild it later or something. I don't know.
Yeah. What would you like to build?
God,
Anything's on the table. Any idea?
Yeah, just jetpack. No.
You can do it. You have propulsion equipment here.
This is dumb.
What you got in mind?
You just put me on the spot, then I don't have like a list of ideas lined up.
You can only have one.
Yeah.
You want me to come back to you?
Please.
All right. So, Clara, Edith, Toprak, you're still in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to kind of like talk out your discoveries that you've found so far, or?
Oh, well, we're still in there, so I can just show her.
Yeah.
That helps. So yeah, a letter from a certain RH. Here are plans from beneath the desert. I do believe RH is from the Kargak expedition. I don't think I know what from beneath the desert means.
Well, you would know this. Australia has a big desert. You've been there before.
Oh,
You know.
eh,
So if it's from Australia, it's probably beneath the Australian deserts to the west.
okay. Huh.
Actually, give me a no roll education check. Just Toprak though, because we did something.
I did a thing. I'm sure that passes. It does.
Madeline Bear, when you were with her in Australia over in 1924, right? She told you about a legend she heard about an city in Australia. She heard about it when she was a young girl. There you go. That's all you get.
Okay. Quite confused with all this information, but sure. I don't assume there's much more left in the vault, so
Time to step out.
yep.
Yeah, we should probably head out before they get back.
Lewis, you got
Yeah.
any ideas for an invention?
God, my mind just keeps saying the jetpack, but I honestly don't think I want that. Like, want to do that.
What would be a very useful thing to have? You have the ray gun, you have the astral projector,
I have my detector.
the mythos detector. Ooh.
It's also, do I want to give something this strong into their hands?
Yes. So perhaps.
I think like something in between.
Oh, okay. I got an idea for you.
There's a good new power source. I don't know.
All right. So you're a welder first and
Mhm.
foremost, and we're dealing with like weird science here, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about robots?
We're making machines now. Let's go.
We're making machines. You want to build a robot?
Let's do a little robot boy. Mechanical
Yeah.
arm, something big.
Oh yeah. I'm feeling like as if like you're making like a tiny little robot that doesn't really do much, but
It
it
looks
can,
impressive.
but it looks impressive. Like you're building a little gizmo that just looks impressive.
It's a toy for children.
It's a toy for children. Make me a welding check.
Okay. Yep, that's extreme.
Yes, you did it. You built the best toy for children ever. It's got the wind-up key. It's like a little spidery sort of thing, and it can like walk around. It's kind of cute in its own way.
Yeah.
Like you all like gather there, and you just like watch him make this, and it's like, what are we supposed to do with that? We're a manufacturing plant.
Sell it to children. Make money.
You know, this project is coming to an end very soon, and we do need to change it. You know what? I'll consider it. Here you go. Here's a small. Here's some. He pays you for it.
Alright.
All right. Have a good day, Mr. Newsome.
Good day.
And you get out of there. Oh,
Yeah.
thank goodness you get out of there, and you've gathered your info. I
Thank
assume you
goodness.
like rally up and like kind of like explain what you discovered to Lewis.
I made a robot toy for children.
Joy to children.
Well, someone is getting rich.
Yeah, that was something. Great craftsmanship too, honestly. So we found some stuff in the safe.
Yeah?
Some information.
Tell me, this will be neat to use.
Well, memory kicking in a little bit. I've got some schematics that when we have time I can try to write down some of them for you.
If you want, since the
Useful.
ritual isn't until Tuesday, I say this is gonna like take a long time to like fully imply everything and do all the research. So I'm thinking you could spend Monday just like breaking down all the schematics and plans.
Good shape to try and project into there.
Yeah.
Do my
You
best
just,
to memorize.
You could really just kind of like sit down, like make sure that you just don't get detected at all, and just like really spend the time like describing everything you saw and piecing together what it means.
Yeah.
Because this is some intense stuff. I would like to ask for a mechanical repair roll at like hard, but you have advantage
Okay. Cool.
since you're taking a lot of time to do this.
All right. So I can go up here. Yep. That passes at hard.
All right. So after like hearing like you and Edith, like you stay up into the night, like you're talking to each other, breaking down the machine. She's having to recall with her perfect memory like how it is, correcting herself every now and again, but the struggle of communication gets in the way. You're still like going and you start sketching it out, and you really piece together that this thing, it is a rocket ship, but it's not made for people. Like you're not supposed to put a person in there. It's more like it's designed to launch a satellite or something.
What? I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, it's a rocket ship. It's not made to launch a person, though. It's made to launch like an object to be put into orbit.
Okay. This is But they're not trying to send men to space, so that's something. I don't think that one wouldn't even be possible. I don't think. But trying to send something into orbit. Do I know these terms?
You would. This is like okay. The term satellite, just in like old in Newtonian physics, just means like a thing that orbits the Earth.
Okay, yeah. So they're trying to throw something up into the Earth's orbit, I guess. I'm trying to think of what they would need to do for that. Why they need that. Like, I doubt it's to show off just because they could, because they're doing it in secret. So.
Plus, I guess depending on how big this thing is, I mean, would you even be able to see something from space if they did launch it?
I can't think of. Can't think of any way they could communicate with something that high up. Like, we have radio, but like that's not nearly strong enough to communicate across that fast of a distance.
The real thing you would have to do, and unfortunately, I don't think you could do this, Luke. You would need somebody with a strong knowledge of physics to sit down, figure out what day the launch is, and what they're trying to do. Like, because that could give you an idea of like where it's going to be geographically speaking. But again, you would need somebody who's like an expert in physics, and that's not you.
No. Do we have anybody in the trust who fits that description?
I'm thinking.
That's the question.
Praheet's just kind of going.
How often do astrophysicists encounter things from the supernatural?
Well, Toprak, there is one person you know, but they didn't want to join the trust.
I can't sit with them.
Tau, aka 6.28.
What?
Professor, do I need to kind of explain to you a bit of that? It was in the handout, the big document.
What?
In the big info dump handout, there's an NPC named Tau. They lead a group called the Crew of the Chrome Cruiser, which is a Zeppelin. They are the blimps.
My.
Yep, they travel around the world in a Zeppelin. They are a group of scientists who have been exiled from their own countries. So one of them has to know something. In addition, you recall education check.
What?
Only Toprak.
Lots of education checks today. I'm doing
Yeah.
a tonk. Oh, wow.
Push.
What?
Gotta push.
No. Push.
Yeah. You're really digging into the recesses of your mind. You're thinking it's like, no, I don't. Maybe I do. And then like you look back and you go, oh. You realize you had to remember something, but you had access to the diaries of one Laszlo Chrysler.
Mm.
And Laszlo had a friend named Fritz. Fritz, as per, some documents left behind by Joanna, was apparently a member of the crew of the Chrome Cruiser. So he might know something. But you'd have to find them. And who knows where they are? They're hard to get a hold of.
Okay. It's a lead.
It's a lead, it's a complex lead, and it's going to involve multiple steps, but you could do it. You just have to figure out where the hell they are, though.
Yeah.
Clara?
Yes.
Well, they're all
I'm here.
talking and discussing. You were reading the newspaper, just like because it's been a couple of days. You're killing time just trying to figure out what the hell those schematics were about before you need to go to Miser House.
Mm-hmm.
You read in the paper a headline: "Grand necklace to be displayed at the British Museum mysteriously disappears from crate."
Ah.
Yeah, remember that necklace you stole?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that finally caught back up with you.
Folks,
Well, not with us. We just see it again.
we may be in a spot of trouble.
Oh, it's grand unveiling, and you stole the thing a long time ago.
It's still in with my clothes, actually. I nicked it off Charlie.
Yeah, you still have it.
Like, me personally, I still have it.
Along with the crown.
Yeah, nervously sweating. Okay, so... Okay. No. We did a really good job. We were really smooth and stealthy about it. Nobody's gonna suspect us. We're fine. It's fine. Right?
It's a little jittery.
Me? Nah. Never.
Just don't mind me. I'm just glancing over at the conspiracy wall going, oh, you forgot about that, didn't you?
No, I didn't think it was ever going to be relevant again.
No, everything is going to be relevant again if I demand it to be.
That's because you're evil.
Yeah.
I demand nothing is relevant.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not jittery. I'm just noticing something that may have mildly negative repercussions if we're not very, very, very careful.
Okay, then let's be very, 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 very careful.
Yeah,
I'm obviously going to hand Edith the newspaper, so I'm not just talking in vague terms, because that's rude. Have a look.
Yeah, Edith. Just gonna read it over. So, what does this have to do with you guys?
We might have slightly been the ones who stole the necklace.
Praheet just goes, you brought it with you?
I couldn't very well leave it somewhere. Someone else might pick it up, and it's very, very dangerous.
You were in Istanbul a few months ago. A few days ago.
And?
Okay. It's fine.
Could I see it? Just curious.
Not until we get back to the hotel. It's in with my socks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, you're at the hotel. You've been spending like the past couple of days just like studying.
My bad. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. You can
Yeah, no,
show
I
it
think
off
I'm
if you
really.
want.
I mean, I'm not. You're not. You're not gonna run off with this thing, but you can take a look.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, I just.
There are 2 out of the 3 artifacts needed for this: the necklace and the crown of Nitocris. The third one is the girdle, which the Penhew Foundation already had.
Basically, as long as we have these things and they have that thing, they can't go ahead with the rituals. We figured safer with us. We're never gonna use it.
Rather, the ritual is weaker. You know this. Like, it's harder to pull off the fewer they have. If you
Yeah.
could grab the third item, you could guarantee it doesn't happen.
Yes.
That would probably be the smartest.
Gotcha. Thanks for letting me take a look at it. I was just curious.
Yeah, of course. Wouldn't want to. Don't want you getting the wrong idea. We don't hide things. I don't hide things. We're not like that. Honest.
I sure hope so.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, it's Tuesday. It's the morning of Tuesday. You're heading off for the Naze.
Yeah.
Arriving at the Naze, like it gets towards the evening when you arrive. You have to, charter a car to get out there. There's not really a train station that'll take you out to the middle of a swampland. But you arrive at the marshes, and once you get there, you find this old, ancient, tower from, the medieval ages, as, the smell of the swamp and the sound of insects is nearby you. But you eventually get there, and you find a second car, and Zara Shafiq is present. Ah, glad to see you're all here. Praheet just salutes and just goes, I'm going to be off then. I'll go find a good perch around the land and take my position. If things start going awry, just I'll know when to shoot.
All right.
Praheet salutes as the good World War I soldier he was, and heads up and goes looking around. All right. So, you said you were able to secure the robes, Professor Dimir.
Yes, indeed so. What more? There. Alright, I'm gonna have to kinda see how small you guys are, because there is
Uh-oh.
an alternative way straight into the house. Follow me. I'll take you to the coal chute.
Well, don't go running off there yet,
Oh, yep.
Professor. We need to get through the front gate first with the through the car, and then we're good.
Priorities. Yeah, let's for now just put on the ropes, the 3 of us, and the other one.
Who's gonna dress as a servant?
It ain't gonna be me.
You take off your fez, you leave it in the car, and you put on your robes.
Who do you think will play the best servant?
I'm not gonna say anything. You guys decide who's gonna.
God, I don't know if
Are there size restrictions? Because I'm
I'm gonna say no. I think the big thing is personally, Lewis, make your argument.
I'm just here my probably makes me stand out as a bit unique, so I'm not sure which one would fit better for me.
The robes would conceal your hand.
Both types?
Yeah.
Okay.
The robes would conceal the hook.
Okay. It's not an issue then.
Yeah.
I'd be worried they'd recognize me from the club for the Pyramid Club members.
the cloak would be a good choice then, because then that would mean you wouldn't be seen.
Cloak it up then.
We're thinking that.
Clara's got to wear the servant's uniform.
Yeah.
No, you're just a personal modern era chauffeur and assistant. That's what you are.
Am I making it look good though? That's the question.
Yeah, you're rocking it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Zara puts on her robe. All right. I'll get you in. There should be a big crowd of them once we get there. At that point, upon our arrival, we will ensure you can go mill about and do what you need to do. I have to be next to Gavigan, though. As his second in command, I cannot look like I am aware of anything being suspicious. But I won't resist you in any actions you make.
So yeah. Oh god.
You want to make any clarifications
doing
to the
this.
plan? We're doing this.
What is? Can we?
Edith, what? What do you want to say, Edith?
Can we go over the plan just one more time?
All right. So Toprak, who do you want to take with you to go into the coal chute?
Who could go with me to the coal chute again?
Only Clara could go in.
All right.
Or you.
Clara, you're coming with me.
Okay. Where are we going?
We're going down to the basement. The alternative way.
Alternative as in not, I'm assuming not stairs.
Not the front door, though.
No.
Edith and Lewis, you're probably going to want to look around the house.
Yeah.
And eventually you're going to want to have to find a way to take out the leader, Edward Gavigan. But you have not enough information to really figure out where he's going to be until, like, the ritual starts. So you might want to gather around, maybe talk to fellow cultists. Zara explains to you that, like, the secret salute is to make like 2 circles with your fists, and then bring them next to each other in a figure 8.
That
Okay.
all right.
Practice a few times.
Yeah.
Right.
Like this.
Like this.
Oh.
It is a Nash.
Okay, there we go.
Nah.
That way people's latency doesn't wig out.
Yeah.
No.
I doubt Lewis and Edith will just be able to.
Yeah, I can't especially do that.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think I can do that salute.
Oh no.
Oh. Could Edith is gonna try to like move the hook robe, like try to see if it can be folded in some way. We can.
I can
Make
pull
me a
saw
dexterity
out.
check.
Okay.
Because I don't really have an art craft sewing skill on anyone.
Oh, that is gonna pass.
There's a way you can tuck it. So that way the hook looks like it's part of the hand. So it's like, it's like, oh, the rope's just covering that part. It's fine.
Yeah, my robe's just down. I don't take them out.
It should work. Not gonna let a hand gesture stop you.
All right. You all hop in the car. Car rolls up. It's, they go, name please, Zara Shafiq. Pleased to see you, Miss Zara. Who are these acquaintances of yours? Oh, this is my, personal assistant and, some new recruits I've just made. Splendid. Praise the Black Pharaoh, praise the Black Pharaoh.
Praise.
Praise the Black Pharaoh.
Praise the Black Pharaoh. No, right, and she goes driving up and she parks the car towards the front of the house amidst a bunch of other old cars as well, and she just goes, all right, good luck. She walks into the house to the front door.
Let's go.
All right. So first of all, Edith and Lucy, you go walking around the house, getting ready to go kind of mill amongst the crowd to see what's going on there, and I'd like you to make me a spot hidden check. Both of you.
Okay, that's gonna pass for me.
All right. Lewis?
Alright, I guess we're making those stealth checks, you said, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that is good.
That's a good stealth.
You both go walking around the edge of the house, and you look, and you see alongside, next to the chimney of the house, 2 secret doors. They're very faintly in there. One to the left and one to the right.
We want to split up, or?
Yeah.
Lewis,
Alright.
we'll begin with you on the left. You slide the door open. You see a staircase leading down. As you creep downward into this part of the basement, it's this big open chamber with a small altar. You see before you a bunch of, you see like this altar, there's some candles, there's like upside down ankhs. Upside down ankhs. And you're looking around just like trying to see what you find. And eventually you find a box, and you find another brown box with a golden plus sign on it.
Can I look into the boxes?
Which one would you like to open?
First, let's look at the plain one.
The plain one, you open it up, you see an intricate diagram of like 3 points on a world map, and like on there. It's got it's like the one you saw in Egypt. It's got the one in Africa, the one in Australia, the one in Asia, but you see now also a third triangulated point that's above, smack dab in the middle of the triangle.
Where would that be?
Right smack dab in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
That's note marking down.
Yep.
I suppose
Meanwhile, the other box, if you're going to look in there.
Yes.
It's a marine micrometer. It's a fancy clock that's very precise, and it perfectly matches with Greenwich Mean Time right now.
Another one.
What do you do?
Take it, I guess. Let's fucking shove this
These
box
things
into
are huge. I want to make it clear. Like, these things are pretty big.
Oh, these big boxes?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to, I'm just going to propose an idea for you if you want to try it, but you could make a mechanical repair check to deliberately break this thing in such a way.
I might do that, yeah. Just offset it, perhaps.
Just,
don't make it stop working.
Offset it by a minute.
Yeah, like a minute or two. Just
make it subtle.
Yeah, just make it so it's like,
give me a mechanical repair check.
Yeah. I'll spend the 3 luck to make it pass.
Yeah, you're able to make it very subtly not the right time.
Mm-hmm.
You still wonder what these clocks are for, but oh well.
Yeah.
You slowly creep back up the stairs. Edith. You creep down this other staircase, and as you creep down, you just hear the dripping of water and the cries of people just sobbing their eyes out.
Just sobbing, or
yeah, sobbing. And as you creep down slowly but surely through this old workroom filled with gadgetry and whatnot, eventually you enter into. There's a bunch of prison cells down here.
Oh no.
People just chained up in tatters and rags. One of them is dressed in a very peculiar way. He has this plague doctor mask on him. And he's been captured in this prison cell. Cut to Professor Dimir and Clara. You sneak around towards the back where the cult is gathering around its little amphitheater, but nobody really seems to notice you in the midst of the hustle and bustle as you hop into the coal chute and ride that thing down. Clara, were you expecting to go down a coal chute today?
No, I was not.
Is there like any you want me to get in this fucking coal chute?
Okay, when you said alternative entrance, I thought you meant back door. This is not a door. I don't even think it's built for humans.
That works.
Does it?
It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but it works.
I'm small. It's fine.
You get through to the bottom. You're back where you were. Toprak, you peer through the door into the laundry room. You look around. You notice that it's clear. You go out.
All right.
None of the servants are in right now. They all seem to be told to go home.
That is all right. So they're always away when the real cult stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this will make it a bit easier. Clara, I do want you to note that there is a steam boiler. What? A boiler.
What?
There's
That's
a
what
boiler
it's called.
room in the hallway somewhere. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
for future reference.
Why do I need to know about that?
No worries.
Professor?
Nash, tell me, with the laundry. No, with the cultist robes. Are they all the same, or is there some kind of rank
There
signature?
isn't really a rank structure, at least as far as you've seen. All of them are white, and all of them have the golden ankh. It would appear, however, that maybe Gavigan may have special robes that we're not aware of, because Zara's didn't look any different, but that's not out of the question.
Alright, just because I can. Is there still laundry about?
There's still some, yeah.
I assume you already know what I want to do.
You want to see if you can find a different one.
Yes.
Spot hidden at hard.
And then I also assume why you know. Oh.
Yep, the robes are black. There's a black robe that has a golden ankh.
Hey, Clara, come over here. Could you do your magic touchy thing on this rope?
Oh, is that all you needed me for? Well, why didn't you say? Of course. I have a bad feeling about that passes.
Nice. 1d6 plus 4 magic points.
Yep.
The robes exuded a very potent energy off of them, very powerful. It seems to be as if they are directly connected to many summoning rites. And for whatever reason, your mind thinks about St. George and the Dragon.
Well, we are in England. Thinking about dragons before as well. When I did the other one.
Alright. It's
That
information.
dragon?
Information is always good, I guess.
Yeah, it's a black dragon.
Oh.
Huh. Alright.
So,
thank you.
she'd be abstracting and going, so they're trying to resurrect the legendary dragon that St. George killed.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, maybe not cool. Maybe that's the wrong word.
Probably.
No,
Problematic.
it's genuinely quite cool. Also a bit of an issue, but fascinating nonetheless.
Do you want to go investigate the upstairs, Professor?
I'd like to give the servant quarters a close inspection. If, well, I got a master key, so I can probably get in.
You can. Not much of interest amongst these, though. You're quickly going through them, but you don't really see much of interest.
Alright. That's all. Yes, then we're going to head to the main floor.
Yeah. Heading to the main floor, you enter into a grand hallway. You don't really see anyone as you're on the way up. You can keep going up the stairs to get to the second floor, or you could go to one of two doors on the left or one of two doors on the right.
Well, you know my routine by now. I'm
Go
gonna
with the
peek
right.
through the keyholes.
Peeking through the keyholes. Room number 9 looks to be like a small, like little quainter dining hall sort of thing. I think the British might call this a breakfast room. In the next one, you have a sort of reception room. Another one is the dining room, and another hallway.
Any of those you want to investigate, Clara, or just head to the hallway?
Give me the room options again, please.
Breakfast room, reception room, dining room, hallway.
I'd like to take the reception room, see if there's anything on the desks.
Yep, go right there.
Uh-huh.
You slide in, nobody's there. Most of them seem to be outside. You go poking around, and eventually you find this. You find a letter, an unfinished letter on a desk.
Bast.
Why is it always cursive?
For the attention of the Pale Viper, Bennett has been dealt with by our friends in New York. Now we must to our other problem, namely Jack Brady. I understand that he may be in Shanghai, and I ask that you would direct your resources to hunting him down. It is stupefying that this troubling man has evaded us for so long. He may become an obstacle to our plan. If you wish, I will see, and that's where it kind of trails off. Meanwhile, Edith, you see the man in the bird mask. He's just like looks so starved and so hungry. Please help.
She's not gonna talk yet, but can she just take a quick look around the whole room and kind of, can you describe to me like if there's a certain demographic down here, or if
These are all different people, different walks of life. They aren't picking it. They aren't choosy about who's in here.
Okay, is there anyone I recognize?
No,
potentially. Okay,
not that you recognize. Just
Okay,
the
yeah,
very
well,
outlandish bird man.
gonna go talk to Birdman then. Gonna kind of do a squat situation. What is all this?
I was in Egypt. Omar al-Shakti. He caught me, sent me to be sacrificed in England.
Is there's no like other doors or anything in this?
There's no other doors. This is a prison.
Okay. How's the lock system? I mean, is
These
it
are.
off?
I mean, do you have locksmith? I forget if you do.
I do, but it's really low. So I'm
These
gonna
are
try though.
Old big locks. You can give it a shot.
It's a very low amount, but still, I'd try to.
You got those 25 points in reserve still if you want to spend them. You want to put them in this to increase your chances.
No, I think I'll just try to roll with that I got.
Yep.
Oh, that
one-
actually passes.
1d100, that's a d10.
Oh, I'm dumb. Okay.
You're not getting
There's
away
so
with that
much-
one.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't pass. That wouldn't even pass with the additional
Yeah.
points.
Yeah,
but
you try, but you
She's
just
gonna
can't
try.
You just can't crack this one open. It's like older lock, hard to break. They're gonna set us out soon, I heard.
For the sacrifice? She's kind of at a loss for words, but she's just gonna say, "Hold on, we're gonna see. Hopefully, that won't happen. Just stay alive, please, all of you." She's just gonna
I'll
gesture
try.
out.
I'll try.
Edith is gonna head up and out of there, and if Lewis isn't already out of that room, she's gonna go find him.
You and Lewis meet up on the outside next to the chimney of the house.
They've got people trapped.
What? They got people
Probably-
down there?
Tons. And apparently, like, I guess they've been planning this for a while in terms of, I guess, kidnapping. Doesn't seem like they were going after any specific group or person, but
What I found there, I found it akin almost like a sacrificial chamber. It looked like.
okay, that matches because there's one man in a weird bird mask. Anyways,
Hell.
he said they were all going to be sacrificed.
I'm thinking that might have some merit.
And this is what happens when you send Birdman to go retrieve stuff about Omar. I'm just pointing out that your actions have consequences. Anyway, meanwhile, Clara and Toprak, you've just like looked over at the unfinished letter on the desk.
Wonder how come he left it unfinished.
Yeah. It is a bit of a weird point to break up and just leave the letter out there.
Maybe there was trouble.
The ink is still very fresh. It was as if he just began writing it.
Oh. Okay, no, that's definitely odd. Can I psychometry the letter? I got a funny
Yep, go
feeling
right ahead.
something might be wrong. Something feels wrong.
Yep, go for it.
Either that or we're about to be caught, one or the other. Pass?
Toprak, make a luck check. 1d6 plus 4.
Yeah, I know.
The passes.
Thank
You're
God.
fine.
We're fine.
So you're looking at this, and you're just like, glancing it over, giving it a good read. And eventually you piece together that you feel the letter, and it's you hear this conversation. If you wish, I will see to it. I should send this letter as soon as the ritual is done. Ah, Zara, there you are.
Oh.
Here, Let us go. Let's go upstairs. We must prepare for the ritual.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
There, does that answer your question?
It did. Nothing too nefarious. It was Gavigan. We distracted him. Meh. Everything's fine.
Just who the hell is the Pale Viper, though?
God knows. I mean, these
Some
people
Where are
really
the-
love their dramatic pen names, don't they, Professor?
That they do. Trying to make
Uh,
up for style. Huh.
Where in the house would you like to investigate next? There is another door at the end of the reception.
Oh, yes. Do peek through that
Yeah.
heel.
Ooh, it leads to the drawing room.
Ooh.
Drawing room.
Antiquated old thing in houses, but it was basically somewhere between like a game room, art room, etc., etc.
Kind
me
of a
actually-
socializing space.
Like, what was in the drawing room? I gotta remember this because I actually don't really know too well. Yeah, there's like a casual fireplace. It's what we would call the living room in the modern era,
Hmm.
or
Oh,
the
I'd like to
state
investigate
room.
that one.
Yeah, it's a very nice, lavishly decorated living room. It just looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Not much of interest. This is a
Okay.
dead end.
Oh, okay. Aw.
To the hallway we go.
Yep. Going into the hallway, you pass by 2 water closets. Just more like, where stuff is stored. Nothing of interest there. But eventually you get to the end of the hallway, and you find yourself in the great hall where the fireplace is. Oh, this is like for dancing and whatnot. Like classical ballroom dancing.
Oh.
Ooh.
There's a door to the south.
Alright. We haven't even found the stairs up yet.
No, you did. They were in the main hallway. You could have
Oh,
kept walking up further.
Phew. Okay, we'll just go further, see where it leads.
Yeah, you want to go back up the stairs?
What do you think, Clara?
Well, I go where you lead. I could head upstairs. You're my boss.
I wonder where the others are.
Yeah.
You glance out a window and you see them.
What are they doing?
Edith, Lewis, you glance into the window and you see the other 2.
Oh,
Get away.
hey.
I'm gonna wave back. Hi.
Oh, Lord.
Thumbs down, bad news, grim expression. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
They're thumbs down. Something might have gone wrong.
Okay, pantomime. Lewis, describe how you're going to try to communicate what you both found.
I said thumbs down, like grim expression, like frowning. Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
bird nose try
sa-
to.
Yeah, like a fake bird mask, sacrifice dagger, into chest. Ah.
Sacrifice
Fake
cages.
strangle.
Cages.
Yeah, cage.
Clock. You. Hand in circles.
Clock. Hand in circles. Mm-hmm. I would just like to make Clara and Toprak make intelligence checks.
Mhm.
Aw, come on. I mean, we're intelligent. This should be fine.
Yeah.
It should be.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine.
Yes, you found the marine macrometer in there, and there was another one of the clocks, and you tampered with it. And also, the Birdman has been kidnapped, and he's trapped in a prison cell downstairs. Makes perfect sense. Got it.
Yeah.
Hey,
And he's going to be
Dad.
sacrificed tonight.
Okay, thumbs up, message received, salute.
Yeah.
Salute.
Salute.
All right, so upstairs you go, right? Clara and Toprak.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you go up the stairs, and I would like you both to make listen checks.
Oh. I'm just a chauffeur, don't ask me anything. Let me
Nope.
see. Hold on. Just about. That just passes.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you hear. Ah, yes, Miss Shafiq, we must be going. The ritual should be starting very shortly. Yes, yes. And you hear from which hallway they're coming, and they're walking, and they're about to walk through. You take this moment to like hide in a closet that you find, like a little storage closet that's off to the side. And just as they pass by, you're able to make out which room they came from. So you could go poking around in there.
Go.
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Poke.
Going down the hall, you're able to enter into Gavigan's bedroom. You poke around, and well, okay. There's a black box. There is a personal desk. Who wants to take a look at what?
I want the box.
Looking into the box, there seems to be some red velvet like imprints in there where two black rods were kept. One has a upside down ankh on it. The other is like a crook, like the crook and the flail from Egypt. So that's what they've got there.
It's just the box, the items they had. I'm
The
assuming they
items
took
are
those
not
with
there,
them.
but they took
They
those
took
items.
those.
Yeah,
Aww.
but that seems to be what they're for.
What's in the desk?
In the desk, sorry, more cursive. You find a letter and a ledger.
Time to decrypt.
I must ask you with all due respect and politeness. Oh, and there's one last letter you find. It's actually a telegraph.
Great.
Oh, this guy.
How everything is connected.
Ah.
Oh, by the way, if you look at the ledger, that does confirm that it is Robert Houston.
Ah. Well, that's handy to know.
Father of serpents, solid gold. Red diary events. To Aja Singh, Mombasa, Kenya.
Kenya.
And apparently the Pale Viper is associated with Hofeng imports, exports in Shanghai.
Ah, yeah. We're gonna check them out as well.
Lewis and Edith. You are at the. You're towards Shami. You start working your way back towards the crowd as Zara in a white hood and Edward Gavigan in a black hood go to begin the ritual. And one member begins drumming on like this big old drum. Dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here tonight not only to bring forth the great dragon, but to bring forth his servant. Yay! Yay! For when the moon is darkest, When the sky is truly dark, can only his true power be revealed. May the Black Pharaoh bestow unto us his great servants. But to bring forth such great power, one must bring forth the sacrifice.
Oh, no.
Gentlemen, bring forth the treacherous bird. The two go off and begin to like go down into the dungeon to go grab him.
What do we do?
I honestly don't know. Oh, God. I told him to stay alive. Can't really. Do you have a doohickey or something that could like free everyone down there at once?
I can think. I got a gun, but
It just feels like we pitch and told ourselves.
yeah.
Looks like a fight's gonna have to happen soon.
How many people are in this room? And I assume we're like whispering. We gotta be whispering.
Outside in this amphitheater, there is like 25 or so. Now, mind you, these guys are mooks, which in game mechanics terms means you can kill them in one hit. Like, they're just mindless, squishy servants.
Can I try and sneak off to a sort of vantage point and charge up my gun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I do a stealth, I guess?
Yep, make a stealth check.
Do it all day. Oh, come on. Yep, that is extreme.
Yeah. You go off and sneak off into a position. As you do so, you're able to spot where Praheet is, and he's lined up as well.
I assume I charge up my thing. Should I just do that now?
I'm going to say you take the aim action as well, so you will have advantage on your next shot.
Nice. I'm just going to quickly roll the charge if that's okay.
Roll, see how many charges you have.
Add those to what I had. 6 more charges. Ooh.
Nice. Out of a maximum 10.
Oh. Never said that.
I should be clear that there was like a max on that. Like typically you're supposed to re-roll charges every day, and like we'll say like max charge is 10 because it's the highest result you can get.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna say that.
Cool.
I don't want this thing to be like you can fire it all the hell you want. All right. Edith, can you make me an intelligence check?
Yeah. That is not gonna pass.
Well, you need to come up with a way to like ensure that a panic maybe happens amongst them, so that way they can't really fight in an organized way.
As I should have told Edith that I'm going to try and take out the main guy when they get back.
All right. In comes so Clara and Toprak, you finish reading all the information, but at this point, you know, like you hear the drumming coming from outside.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Oh, that's not good at all.
Let's
Do
get
we
out
have
there. I'm gonna do something.
Do we have a good view on it?
Yeah, you do. You have a good view from this window. You're able to like stick to the sides and like peer out, and you can see like the entire amphitheater. There is a very conveniently hanging tree. I'm just saying, if you want to swing with your whip and go into that fight when it breaks out, you can.
I think I'm gonna help them start that fight a bit. Alright, it's a bit hard to see who's the buffest cultist, of course, but I'm gonna mind bless them. One of them.
Hold your fire. Just wait till like the chaos starts. Out comes the bird. Out comes the Birdman. He's like, you know, he's chained and shackled. They put him up to a post. And he says, and he speaks up, and Edward says, "That's what you get for spying on the Brotherhood. We don't like spies around here." Rips off his mask, and it's that reporter from that party from that one time. You
Gasp.
remember? Gasp! That was his secret identity? Who would have guessed?
Of course, of course. Mother.
Who would have guessed that it was the reporter from New York?
Gasp.
Could have been anyone. He was such a good superhero.
Yeah. I feel bad.
Gavigan locks the two black rods together, summoning forth a portal behind him.
Now, as he does that, can I try and take the shot?
Yep. Take the shot. You have advantage on your rifle check.
100. Oh! Yep, that's extreme.
Let me just see something. All right. He begins to feel himself disintegrate as he gets struck by this. Roll damage. Oh wait, you have max damage on this.
Yeah, 15 damage straight up.
Oh, he feels himself disintegrating into dust. But as he does, he still holds the staffs together. And before you, this dragon emerges from the portal behind him. The crowd begins to panic at the sight of the death of their leader.
I should have done that a bit earlier.
Yes. Zara swoops down and picks up something from the ground and stuffs it under her robe. The people begin to panic. The dragon is now here and is looking for something to eat. Everybody makes a sanity check, because this thing is like no dragon you've seen before. It's big.
We've seen dragons.
You've seen a dragon, kind of, but this thing is different. Anyone who fails, 1d6 sanity loss.
Okay.
I'm good.
This thing before you has wings and, a long tail. It's black and its tendrils. It's slippery. It has feathers as well. Like old-timey dinosaurs. Like real dinosaurs. And it's just lets out this blood-curdling shriek. And now we begin. We're in combat. So, there is a mob of cultists. They are currently having a freak out right now. None of them are quite sure what to do. There is just chaos in here. First up in the initiative is Lewis.
Obviously, I'm gonna try and take a shot at the dragon.
Take a shot. You don't have your aim advantage.
No, but it's still a pass.
Nice. Roll damage.
15 damage. Nice.
You see this thing and it gets hit by it as it's going for the Birdman, and it says, "Oh!" And you see it begin to recoil at this. It notices where you are, and it's getting ready to come for you. The cultists are still freaking out. It then goes to Edith.
Are they freaking out, trying to escape freaking out, or just...
running about in circles like a chicken with its head chopped off.
Okay. If any are, running... I don't want to really... Okay, can I legit just shout, your leader was disapproved by your god. Leave now while you can.
Yeah, make a... I'm gonna say either intimidate or persuade, whichever you feel like.
Intimidate is slightly higher, so I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Oh, that is not probably gonna, I guess it's gonna come off. My voice is gonna be
Advantage.
cracking.
Advantage, because they're
Oh.
panicking. They'll listen to anything.
Okay. Okay, that one passes.
Yeah, they're just like, oh god, what? Now, most of them kind of hear this and begin to, like, flee. Some of them are so distraught by this knowledge and all the horrible things they've done in the name of this man that they begin to pull out guns and shoot themselves. Still, others begin just firing wildly. And one of them breaks out a fucking sword and just starts waving it around in the air, wanting to go for the Birdman. Don't worry, like 75% of them left.
That's good. It's good that we got some of them out.
Miraculously, the Birdman dodges
Hmm.
the sword attack, and the rope is cut and he's freed. Clara, it's your turn.
All right. So we're standing watching this thing from a window, and there's a tree. Yes.
Yes. With a
Well.
very convenient branch that Toprak could use.
Professor, we have to get down there somehow. How?
It would be Toprak's turn next.
And there's nothing I can really do from here.
I guess you could hold on to me.
Oh, okay.
Clara, strength check.
Oh, this is fine. This is fine. Don't drop me. Don't drop me. Hard
And-
success.
And Toprak, I need you to just make a whip check.
Alright. Checking my whip. That passes on hard.
You take out your foot, right? You break the glass of the window. You send out the whip. You both ride into combat. You just like swing into the combat, and it's just like you land there. Meanwhile, it's the dragon's turn. The dragon is
boy.
charging for Lewis.
I'm gonna try and dodge, I suppose.
Well, we'll see if it hits first.
Oh yeah.
Dice Maiden, where'd you go? Where did Dice
You
Maiden
gotta-
go?
You didn't put a space.
There's
It's
no
like all one
space.
word.
Oh, there we go. That's why.
You confuse the dice.
Oh
man.
fuck.
Extreme success. I mean, if you get an extreme dodge, you're good.
It seems a bit unlikely. I can luck it.
Do you want to? I think you should.
Yeah, I think it'd be worth it in this case, so I'm gonna spend, I suppose, the 14 luck to make it a better success than his.
No, dodge. You just need to match it.
Oh, okay, so just has to go to extreme, so,
Yeah.
I'm spending 5 luck then.
You're getting out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Jump will catch you. You need to.
Praheet's
hell.
gonna try to take a shot at this thing. He fires a bullet from the trees. The creature is big, so it cannot really dodge. So it can't really dodge in this case, but as it does, it only takes 3 damage.
Oh.
It's got a pretty thick armor on it. Your death ray ignores that.
Lovely.
All right, next up, back to the top of the initiative, it's Lewis.
Well, I'm gonna take another shot, I'd say.
Yep.
Seems like a good idea.
Seems like a good idea.
Yep, that's a pass.
All right, this creature is going to attempt to fight back in this case since you're at very close range. It failed.
Lovely, and now let's go for my damage.
Go for it.
7.
This thing's getting weaked. Next up
Oh, good.
is Edith.
Okay. How many people are still like haphazardly rapid firing?
Like 3. One of them has like his fucking scimitar, and he's going nuts as well.
Okay. Since guns are kind of not a thing that I just want to be shooting everywhere, could I try to convince them again about something? I've got an idea.
Yeah, go for it.
If you really want to show penance to your god, free the sacrifices downstairs, or you will be consumed in their place.
Do it.
Damn.
Roll me another intimidate. I love that, like, you're in the combat, you're just directing people to go where you want them to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna push it. Because...
Push it.
Okay.
No true believer would say that! There's one of them. Passes at hard. You can dive for cover, but you give up your next action.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Then he rolls disadvantage. He misses. Alright. Meanwhile, Birdman kicks Scimitar Dude in the teeth and knocks him out. He just goes, BAM! Okay, so Birdman's fighting on your side. Next up, it's oh yes, it's Zara's turn. Zara is going to try to cast a spell. Versus Alright. She successfully casts Dominate on 2 people. And just tells them to leave. And they get out of here. Two of the people firing guns wildly. Next up, it's Clara. There's like a couple more people firing guns wildly, a few cultists running about, and of course, the huge fuck-off dragon.
Ah, and I have a revolver. Right.
Don't bring
Sorry,
a
Jack,
revolver to
lovely
a
gift,
dragon
but it's
fight.
bloody useless against monsters. Right, let me thinking of smart things I could do. Regarding the ritual that just took place, what was being used up there?
There's a crook and a upside down ankh thing staff that was up there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, never mind. We don't need anything. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go. If any of the cultists are looking like they're gonna throw hands, I'm just gonna go hand to hand with somebody.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Because it's been a while since I've made a brawl check, and it's fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
shit.
miss. Bang!
Ah,
One of them swings back.
yeet.
Wha-bam! Do you want
Ow.
to dodge that? That's
yeah,
a pass
is it
at
just hitting
regular.
with-
They
Okay,
just hit you
I'll
with the fists.
I mean, weak, but yeah, I'll dodge that. Haha!
Toprak, your go.
Alright. Cracks knuckles. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna nuke the dragon.
Alright, gonna nuke the dragon. Good luck.
Alright. What? Right?
How many magic points?
Salt. Currently at 10, but I don't know. How often do they refresh?
1 point per hour. You definitely would have basically all of them back.
Yeah. Alright. Here we go. 18 points.
How many points?
18.
Make me a willpower check.
I could possibly even do more, but I think that's
We're
simply the
just
trick.
gonna play it safe for now. Make me a willpower check.
Yeah, that
It passes?
passes. It does.
Good. Nothing happened. Nothing bad occurred. Okay, roll 18 times 2 is how many d10?
36.
36 d10s, please. Jesus Christ.
I am overpowered.
You are. Well, everything is basically going to be a hard success, it looks like. Give me that roll. 1d100. Why do I try?
I mean, if you don't want to use it, you just have to say so, because it does cheapen the battles.
No. I've got plans in the future. It wasn't for the fact that a particular person was taken out early. Oh, trust me. Passes at hard versus him passing at normal. Bam! Like, the creature is, like, knocked into a tree. He's on the ground. He's on the ground. He's still pretty strong, though.
What?
4 sanity loss?
L2.
Yeah. And that's when... Yep. No damage from him, though. His gun isn't doing anything. Top of the initiative, Lewis. This thing's only knocked out. Who knows when it's going to wake up again?
Gotta keep getting at it. Come on, let's hit this damn thing.
Yep.
Fuck.
Nope. Yeah, even though you can't hit the broadside of a barn here, you do kind of like shoot off because your hands are trembling a bit.
Oh, fuck.
Edith, your go.
Okay, did my dodge not? I thought the dodge took the move for this round. Or
Oh, right, yes, the die for cover. Yep, moving down. Clara.
Yeah, sorry. Hello.
Yep, there's a guy in front of you swinging wildly.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Go for it.
That's better. Hard pass, actually.
Yep. Let me just do something. All right. Zara is doing something.
Something.
Okay.
something.
But it's not going to be obvious what it is for one more round. Toprak?
Alright. That was my power for a bit. Who's on the battlefields?
There's just a couple of more cultists just running about and like panicking. Some are getting violent now.
Oh no. Well, I guess I can try to restrain some of them.
Yeah, go for it.
That passes on the whip. On
Nice.
hard.
Dodge check. Yep, fail. You restrain one of them.
Nice.
All right. Lewis, this is your chance. You can kill one of them. You can kill this thing.
Let's go for it.
Yep.
Let's make the shot. Woo! That is extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Nice. Yep, max damage.
15.
It disintegrates into a fine ash. The panic is still going. Edith.
In terms of location, how close is Clara to me, and how close is Birdman?
Birdman is like 10 yards away. Clara is like a yard away.
She's fighting. Can I try to back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Birdman's just been fighting off cultists as well, but it's not been that important to keep track of. He's gonna be fine. He lives.
Yeah, okay, cool. No, I was just, if he was close by, I was going to pass him my gun. But if he's got it, we're good.
Yep.
I'm going to help fight the person that Clara's taken on.
Nice.
So that's just going to be a...
Fight
I'm going to
brawl.
just brawl with my switchblade. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, because is this, just to confirm, this is the one with the big... Right? Or is
Yep.
it someone with... Okay. Yeah, okay. Then I'm going to try to get him with my switchblade. Okay, that's going to pass. That's going to pass on hard. And then let me do the damage.
Yep, deal your damage. Oh, well, let me see if he... Well, actually, no, he doesn't have a dodge. Do what you do.
Okie dokie. That hits with 5.
Zara pulls out her own crook and upside down ankh. She hooks them together, says the magic words, and passes the 33% chance. She licks them together. She ascends upward towards the sky. Her hair straightens, her features more soft. Before you stands Nitocris, pharaoh of darkness, herald of the end times. Everyone loses 2 sanity for helping Zara to achieve this.
Damn it. Why is it the beautiful women?
Zara just snaps her Zara, now Nitocris, snaps her fingers. Time pauses. I must thank you for helping me achieve this task. Omar really thought there for a while that it wasn't going to happen. But now, the end times cometh.
So
I
we're stuck.
must. You're all stuck as she gloats. Oh no, there's no sanity check. You just lose 1d4 sanity. I rolled for it. It's 2.
Okay, cool.
That was like one of the sanity rewards you could have gotten, and that is if you help Zara, she wins this fight. And slowly, she just goes, I'm glad you got rid of that stupid Gavigan. Honestly, he was an incompetent leader. Well, anyway, I'll spare you this once. I like giving my food a fighting chance. She then unsnaps her fingers. Right as you are realizing what has happened, she's gone. Off in the distance, you hear...
The cops again.
This is Detective Inspector John Craig. We know where you are, Mr. Gavigan. Put your hands up.
We don't have to fear the cops, don't worry.
They're not looking for us.
Does Gavigan have a
Oh,
corpse
really?
still?
Constable Costanza, go out there and arrest all these men. Right
I
away.
identify myself.
Ah, yes. Glad to know that our good informant is here. And then Elena Costanza, disguised as a police officer, walks up and just goes, ah, yes, glad to see that you're here. We'll be arresting all those and be getting interrogations. It's important that this stays under wraps. You'll be fine. Just you'll be escorted in the police cars and you'll be released out of jail the next morning.
I believe my friends here also discovered some prisoners, Domino.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll handle them and make sure that and say that we've busted a kidnapping ring.
Thank you.
We have to put a cover story in.
Yep, got it. Let's get on with the plan.
Yes. The Blue Pyramid Club has also been raided. Shut down.
Oh,
Ah, glad to know. We're making progress.
A few days pass. You have to handle some paperwork in England and whatnot, but eventually, though, you're put into jail for a day and then taken out, saying that you were found innocent. Just a cover story. It doesn't even appear as an arrest record. And at your hotel room back in London, Elena gathers the four of you, include the five of you with Praheet, and just says, "Well, thanks to you, we've finally busted up that murder and kidnapping ring that's been in England over the past couple of months. And thanks to you, the trust has just gained very good standing within the British government."
Thank you.
That's something.
Yeah. A whole another issue now, but yeah.
What do you mean, a whole nother issue?
Well,
do you happen to know the whereabouts of a Zara Shafiq? She used to run Empire Spices.
Oh, yes, the informant. We didn't find her at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, she was more like Gavigan than one would hope for.
She was a triple agent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did she say any names in particular?
More like ranting about how Gavigan was an idiot and that she would spare us as she likes to have fun with her prey or something.
Yeah, I think she called us food.
Yeah.
Oh
Very
dear.
She did.
Oh dear.
She almost got.
Look. It's fine. I'm sure we can handle something about this. What matters to me is that we make sure that nobody more gets hurt. Good news for you. Good news for you, though. Again, you're all cleared up. Again, the Empire thanks you once again for your services, Mr. Dimir.
It was too bad it didn't work out the way we intended to, but it was a good collaboration.
Indeed. Apologies, Miss Hayes, but you're out of a job, it would appear.
It would appear. Yeah.
The Blue Pyramid Club was shut down, but your leads were very necessary for the service, and we will be holding a secret knighthood ceremony soon enough. We do this for all agents who appreciate who did this, as Mr. Dimir can very much tell you. Correct, Sir Toprak?
He
Indeed,
got
so.
knighted?
Yeah, Toprak got knighted!
When the hell did that happen?
At the end of
Why did you do
Horror on
that?
the Orient Express.
Oh.
Technically, Odette's a knight as well.
Was he?
Oh yeah, it was a secret. It was a secret thing that happened, and they can't say that foreigners are getting the knighthood or anything, but it's a special recognition for operatives.
All right then.
These British Isles are forever in your debt. Where are you heading to next, by the way?
I do believe China, right?
You're heading for the free trade zone, Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Yeah, Shanghai.
Well, I suppose that's going to be a bit of an adventure for you, but seeing as how England has its fingers in its over there in the free trade zone, I'll see what I can arrange for you.
Opium.
Let me see. Let me just crunch some numbers real quick. That would be. Unfortunately, it's going to take a while to get there, but let's see. I gotta do some quick math. I'm sorry. 21 plus 21. I believe it's going to take about 35 days, but I know a vessel that can shave off some time.
Yeah.
And I can get you there in 30.
Oh,
I know
that
it's
would
slow.
be quite useful.
I know it's slow going, but how's that song go? Take me on a slow boat to China?
I don't know if that's quite what they meant here.
Well, unfortunately, that's the fastest we can get. It's a bit of a long journey. Passenger boats there have to take the long way around. The Suez is reserved for shipping.
It's closed a little bit.
Yes.
Guess we'll have to find another way to India.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
I'll arrange for your voyage. It will depart this Friday. I guess that leaves one question. Edith, well, you're out of a job. What are you going to do now?
I was gonna ask, is that invitation still open to work for the trust? Because as you heard, I'm recently out of a job.
I'm sure.
I do think we can make use of your skills. It is quite a taxing job, as I'm sure you've gathered.
With how last night ended, yeah, it's a lot that I didn't expect to ever see, probably. But now that I have, I guess, seen that stuff, I'd rather honestly be aware of it and maybe involved in just stopping this from ruining people's lives. Being sacrificed as almost happened yesterday.
Seeing the supernatural is really quite addicting at some point.
It is, most definitely.
Oh, Clara.
What?
I worry.
Don't.
But alright, that's not the point.
Still a lot to take in on that side of things. I mean, I still can't wrap my head around all of it, but you know, getting to see more of the world sounds pretty nice, honestly. Maybe not the monsters part as much, but I know it sounds like a interesting proposition.
Yeah.
I've got myself.
We shall see. But as you prepare and pack your bags, Edith, as you get ready to leave the home you've always known, you look forward to a brand new adventure as the newest member of the Smith and Hunt Archaeological Trust.
Okay. I'm in my body. Good to be back. And I'm still here. Looks like we pulled it off. Alright, good. Now there's just one matter to settle. Can't speak. Just tell me. They didn't summon Nitocris, right? Oh, no, they didn't, laddie. It's all good. They just made friends with Zara Shafiq and proceeded to... Say that name again. They made friends with Zara Shafiq and... Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Why? What's the matter, lad? She used me as a way station. Okay. She's the summoner. She was the avatar, the one who could possess the spirit of Nitocris, and she went through my body as a way station, Nitocris, and she was using it to get closer into our world and bring forth the herald, and oh no, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Wait. You mean... Yes, Mac, we failed. We have failed. Things are falling apart, and Mr. Voz is not going to be happy at this news. I'm sorry, laddie. It's fine, Mac. You didn't know. You didn't know what you didn't know. You did the right thing. You did everything in your power. It's just a matter now of Wait a minute, laddie. Let me check something. K2. Are there any messages for us? The bosses liked it.